Hey guys, really excited to be showing you this video today about how trying to be a little bit more efficient when working online. I think it's really important in this day and age because you get distracted really fast if you have 20 plus browsers opening and you see a pop-up notification from your social media accounts like Twitter or like Facebook, right? It's important that you do not get sidetracked when really trying to focus on work. So for me, a few things that I implemented for myself, which increased my workflow over 30 to 40% and keeps me focused on an ongoing process. So basically getting more done in 2 hours than I previously could in like 4 to 6 hours. So the way I did it, and this is the first tip, is organize your bookmarks, your favorites. Right? At one moment in time, I had over 250 bookmarks or favorite websites stored, and it was crazy. Could not find anything I needed to, and I bookmarked them, right, specifically for that reason. And I ended up just going to Google and search for it because that was so much faster than trying to find it in my bookmarks. So the way I did it is I created folders, and as you can see them here, the folders are for me chatbots because I mainly work with chatbots. I have social media, various, those are diverse bookmarks that contain multiple subjects, frequently used, and my website folder. So these are my 5 folders I'm currently using, and I would advise you to do the same as well. So try to structure your bookmarks into separate folders. You can even do subfolders, so a folder inside the main folder that you see on your bookmark bar. But this provides you with much more oversight and easier to find bookmarks. Now, the great thing about this is it comes with an additional function, and that is, if we take a look at social media, for example, if we right click on this folder, we can open all the links that are inside this main overview. So if I were to do so, I can open all my social media links at one moment in time. So if I want to do that, just press and click, and I say open all here in this current tab, this current window, or open all in a new window, or open in incognito window. Incognito window is not that much helpful because I want to log into my social media accounts. So I could, for example, say open all for in a new window. And this will provide, as you can see, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram. And this way I can open up all my social media channels, just check them if I want to. And if I'm done, so let's say I'm going to check for 20-30 minutes and then just say, okay, I'm going to close and focus on my work again. So I can just close them and continue with my work in my previous window. And you can do the same with chatbot, for example. So, or if you want to go to your websites, if you want to write a blog, like I log into my website, I want to write a blog, and all other windows are closed. Then I'm done with my blog. I'm going to check my social media channels again, or I'm going to check my email, right? You can just go and just open them all in a new window. There you go. And then you can check them for like 10, 20, 30 minutes, whatever you want to. If you're done, just press close, and then you're done. So it's much less distraction because you do not get endless pop-ups, endless notifications, and you can really focus on your job as well. So that's my first and second tip. The other tip that I have is often I am just searching the internet, right? And sometimes I come across something, and instead of making a bookmark out of it, I want to be able to take a note instead. So I have a Google account. I also have a Google Keep account. A Google Keep is basically your online notebook, your notepad. And I installed a Google Chrome extension for this. So every time I want to take a note on a particular website, I just go to the Google Chrome extension. I want to take a note, but it's also saving the page I'm currently on. So if I say take a note, I can give it a title. And as soon as I'm done, I can also label it, so I can easily find it. And this is also the link directly. So if I say, press to enter, it's already saving this to my Google Keep. If I want to go to Google Keep directly, I can just open in Keep. So if I go to Keep, Google Keep, you will enter this directly and you'll see this is the link, right? So this is the link. You got the details here. This is the title. You have the link right here. And you can remove it or copy the URL, but it's also stated here. And it's much easier. As you can see, I have the notification here. I can pin it to the top. And if I go to a different page, so if I want to search for something like chatbots, or let's say I want to search for Vector, then I can go to any kind of website. Let's say I want to know more about a particular subject and I want to take a note on this as well. I just go to my Google Keep, take a note. It's already detecting that I'm on Wikipedia, and then I can take a note. It's going to be saved. So let's say Wikipedia, take a look. It's saving. And now it's already saved. So if I go back to my Google Keep, then I have my second note attached, as you can see here. And I can organize these whenever I want to, and this will keep my thoughts on track as well. So if I come across something and I want to make sure I do not forget this, take a quick note with Google Keep, and it's instantly stored into your notes folder. And this is perfect because sometimes I am looking at a website, particular website in the evening, and I think to myself, okay, I'm going to do this tomorrow first thing. And then when tomorrow comes, I forgot what was the thing that I needed to do. What did I need to take a look at? And then now I just go to Google Keep. I have my link already inside the note itself. I have my description, what I need to do, and I can just do it. So this Google Keep is a fantastic way to keep your thoughts organized and being able to work much more sufficient and structured. So another thing I am doing is as I design graphics for my social media post or for my website or stuff like that, sometimes I see a particular color and I get an idea, okay, I need to incorporate this color into my own design. So to instantly grab any kind of color, right, you can just go to a color Chrome extension. I have ColorZilla in this case. You can just grab it and you can just fetch any color you want to. So if, for example, I say, okay, I want to have this purple like color, I can just pick the color directly. It's copied to your clipboard and you can use it in your own design. This is fantastic because you can also go to your pick color history. And as you can see, I have a couple already. But this allows you to just grab the color instead of trying to figuring out with Google Chrome Inspect, for example, what the color code is. You just go to your Chrome extension, just click the mouse button and you will have your color copied over to your clipboard. And you will have it in your color history as well. Another thing that I often use is Grammarly. And Grammarly helps you with spell checks and grammar checks and plagiarism checks. So if you are writing a blog, for example, and you want to check that it's not too similar to what anybody else wrote onto the internet, you can check it with Grammarly as well. Besides the original grammar and spelling checks, of course. So it helps you improve the quality of content onto your own website or onto your blog post. You can even download the Grammarly desktop app and just work on documents and let Grammarly take care of any kind of typos that you might set up. So that is an extension that I use often as well. Then I have the next extension, and it's not particularly really friendly for a lot of websites that use it, but I also have an extension called AdBlock. So I disable it for my own website. But AdBlock Plus is a Google Chrome extension that disable ads on a particular website. once I go to YouTube, for example, and I want to view any kind of video, usually you will get 2 to 3 ads before the video is going to play. If you enable Adblock Plus, then you will go straight to the video itself. So you are disabling the ads on the particular website. Now, I know that certain people make money through these ads, but it's annoying as heck, for me at least. So don't hold it against me, but I use Adblock Plus to block any kind of ads that are on a particular website. Then lastly, I also have, well, not lastly, I have 2 more extensions that I use to improve my workflow. I have a password manager to log into countless of websites, and the one that I am using, many people have asked this, I'm using MPass. So if you go to MPass, you can read all about it. But MPass is a fantastic platform, a fantastic password manager that allows you to store all your passwords, all your login credentials, and even more. You can also just use the desktop app to store any additional information, and you can encrypt your vault entirely. You will have one master password. You can also set up a PIN code to easily access it once you filled in the master password the first time the app opens. You can either hold your vault online and keep a copy of it there, right? And for example, a Google Drive, have it on an external hard disk or something like that. And once you need to reset your computer, you can just go to that extension, go to that folder, and you can just open up all your passwords again, which are totally encrypted with MPass. And as you can see, I also use the Google Chrome extension for easy access. So once I want to log into my website, so let's say for this one, I go to my WordPress admin. I can just go to MPass, fill in my PIN in this case, and I can just log in by double clicking, and then I'm fully logged in. So this is how easy password managers work. And for me, I'm using MPass for several years. And as I'm just a solopreneur and not working in a team collaboration, then MPass is perfect for you as a solopreneur. If you are working in teams, then MPass might not be the best password manager for you. But if you're just working alone, it's one of the best programs out there and totally free to use as well. Then the last one, and that's more for me than it might be for you. I work with a lot of custom branded link shorteners, right? So I'm custom branding them to my own brand, to my name. So they start off with markvandermeet.com and then / a certain extension. So I'm using Switchy for that. And instead of going to Switchy a website every and each time, they also have an easy to use Google Chrome extension. So I can just press a Google Chrome extension. As you can see here, it auto fetches the website you're currently on. So if I were to go here, I can just open Switchy. It will detect where I am on the current location, and I can just custom my link. So I can choose my domain name. I have several in place, as you can see here. So if it's about a YouTube video, you will choose this one. Regarding the template club, I can choose this one. Free templates, I have that as well. So you can see that you can easily create your custom branded link within just a few clicks instead of going to Switchy each and every time. So this is much more useful and it saves you a lot of time itself. So with these tips on how I am trying to be more structured and more efficient in my time that I spend online, I hope it also helped you to give some insight. I think especially the bookmarks folder that allows you to just right click and open everything inside a particular folder in a new window, allows you to work distraction free, and it allows you to work much more efficient. Along with the Google Keep extension, as I mentioned here, it's fantastic to keep your thoughts all in one place and being able to just come to that Google Keep, see what your thoughts were, and then work them out as detailed as possible. So if you have any questions, just let me know. I will try to do my best to help you out as always. And for now, have a great weekend and take care.